Denise Marsa here, the music mentor, KeyMedia Public Relations. How are you? It's Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's where we are. And we are doing episode 4 of the music mentor. It's going to be a little different this time. We're going to be behind the scenes, showing you meetings, showing you production, showing you studio tracking. Because we are making Rachel Millman's second record and we're making my second record. So the idea is to film candid moments of pre-production meetings, going over how we're going to track, and also going over the songs and learning the songs. Plus, you're going to hear snippets of all the tunes that we're going to be releasing on KeyMedia Group. So it's a great way to have a look really behind the scenes about putting together a record. For a long time.
Justin.
Justin.
Hi,
nice to meet you. And this is your daughter?
This is my daughter, Grace.
Awesome. Is she going to come into the meeting too? Is that cool?
Yeah.
You want to? Yeah, cool. Because we have 16 songs to do in pretty much 2 days, which is going to be like...
It's a lot of material.
Yeah, a lot of material. That's what he said.
It is.
He said if any guys could do it.
I said it was. I was cautiously
optimistic.
That's
yeah,
right.
that was it.
I've always felt that if you, once you're set up and running, if you can do a song an hour, you're doing pretty well in the studio.
And we've got about 20 hours.
Yeah,
you know.
so 16 songs and setup shouldn't take 4 hours.
Hopefully not. No.
And this is sort of the scenario, and then we can talk about it. We're going to focus on Rachel first. 5 songs. She's definitely a priority. Doing my record came sort of secondhand. And he's like, well, you're going to be out here. Why don't you just do some? We can do some stuff for yours. And I've been talking about making a record, my second record, for how long?
Well, I was saying to Jeff just outside that it's been a couple of years since we've been talking about this idea.
At least.
This kind of idea. This more kind of like
organic.
More organic kind of thing.
I think it's kind of cool if you sort of have an idea of where something is and then you can take it someplace else.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also really good, like you're saying, to have a plan and then also have a plan to have a little space to be creative within the plan.
Right.
You know, because it's good to be able to try stuff in the studio because you never know. Like,
yeah, and it's going to sound different, and it's going to be real instruments. Sorry, when you play keyboard, when you do drums or you do parts on, it's very challenging. I like the chorus, but it doesn't seem like what's on the verse with the drums is the music's not working with what you're singing. So I think that's going to be the challenge, is sort of how we're going to figure that out. Like how is what the verse is doing vocally and melodically going to work with the drums and the feel. I can't wait to see it come to life. With you guys really playing, with you coming in and then tracking, and I think it's going to be great. Hey, here we are at the Kitchen Sink Studios in Santa Fe, New Mexico. We are at the beginning of the session. We've done sounds, we've done headphone checks, and it's really exciting to be up here. It's a great studio. It's an old house that John Manson has started to configure into a studio. He's been working on it through the years, kind of building. And it's really awesome because it's just a great energy. He's got separation so we can put the guitar amp in one little room. Got the drums over there in the corner, and we are recording Rachel Millman's Now, 5-song EP. If you listen, you can hear in the background. She's not here, actually, which is a really cool thing, which I've never worked this way before. She couldn't be here for the session, and we couldn't get the studio any other time. And we really wanted the studio because it's kind of a private studio, and we decided to track her vocals in New York with the click. And so the band's playing to her vocals that were pre-recorded. Is that cool? Let's do it. Sounds great. Fantastic in here.
Yeah. What she said.
I love how the way you're laying on that hi-hat now is so happy. Like it's beautiful.
Okay, I kind of ate my lunch going, and I didn't do that crash going into the second.
Yeah, I noticed that, but you did some other great stuff, and the turnarounds were all much better. And there was one section I think that you weren't. You sort of were going in shorter, and
I messed.
Yeah.
I went up
So it's up. So do we have what we need, or do we want to do one more? It's
I
total.
wouldn't mind doing
One more. Okay,
if
let's
you
do
guys
it.
don't mind.
Okay,
Sure.
let's do
try to
it.
get one complete.
Gonna take a big bite.
Well, here we are, day 2 of tracking for Denise Marsa's new album project. Things have gone very well. We're about to lay down tracks for the first song of the day. We're planning to record 8
Count it.
8 rhythm tracks. I'm a guitar player. I can't really count above 4 comfortably, but this is 8 rhythm tracks today, and I'm confident that we're going to get it done.
Time to do this track because now that everybody's really awake, the adrenaline's going, everybody's ready to go, and this track's waking everybody up. Right, Jonna?
I need a nap.
We okay, Jeff?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, let's go from the top.
Well, I've done some things wrong, and I've done some things right, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking about them all tonight. I made mistakes that I did not intend. I'm sorry if I hurt you, it was not what I meant. No, I'm not gonna live forever, my salvation's not the cure.